Peace and blessings. I hope everybody's well out there. It's me, it's Chris. We're talking hoops again today, and only today. We're talking Lauri Markkanen, and we're talking a little Kessler Walker. Um, Hold up. Clear the thing, Chris. God damn it. You fucking up, man.
First took away. That's what this. Get your money's worth now.
Whole technology talk, and he just laid on the. That's crazy. You laid on the button, son. Hey, look. But what's good with y'all, man? Like we appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up again. I see everybody back in here. Cole, Giovanni.
What up, Cole? What up,
Fo,
Jill?
You know what I'm saying? Wahab, Chung. What's good? We see y'all. There was a lot of conversation yesterday. What's up, Kendall? There's a lot of conversation yesterday about Harrison Barnes. Apparently, y'all hate him. So today we decided to do another show about a player who, you know what I'm saying, possibly y'all may like, y'all may have some interest in. Nah.
They ain't gonna like him. They ain't gonna like him either. They're not gonna like him either.
The crazy part is, Chris, earlier today, I was talking about Lauri on the timeline, and somebody was like, nah, man, he don't play no defense. What about Kessler? And it was like, I don't know what makes you all happy. I think we need to find a medium of happiness. So,
look. Before you start, we gotta say welcome to another episode of Propels Talk.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't do none of that.
I'm Chris. Shout out to Scott Vicknair. Shout out to Lala on the ones and twos. Shout out to Lito knowing nothing about technology or thumbnails. Shout out to Justin Company Burger. You will hear a word from the Company Burger and Scott Vicknair later on. No, not the Scott Vicknair, but a nice Scott Vicknair commercial with a beautiful song that's way better than a 5 seconds with Lito song. Now proceed, brother.
See, that's crazy because that ain't even my song. I didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Why you don't fuss at them about the song?
You ain't produced that?
Nah, I had nothing to do. That's some house music.
That's why well let me ask you.
Yeah.
This ain't really something I would say that makes someone happy, but I want you to tell me when you read this tweet, what does this mean to you? It's the DeJounte Murray related, so it's recent. It's up now. You ready?
I'm ready.
What does this mean, bro?
That's a little fishy. I'm not sure. Like what's a? I don't know. Matter of fact, I'm gonna skip right past that. Shout out to DeJounte seemingly happy to be a New Orleans Pelican. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that's about. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Kim, man.
Shout out. Nope, not doing that either.
We not trying out Kid.
Not till we get some clarification on what the hell that's about. Yeah, man. So do like Cole say, matter of fact, and hit the like button.
Y'all do that.
Matter of fact, while you here, like, subscribe to the channel, and please hit the bell for the notifications so that you'll know when we go live. Justin, I don't know if you out there listening, but I did it. I said it. Lala, you proud of me? All right, so listen. I'm gonna pull up some Lauri highlights. I found a highlight of, I don't know how long the show gonna be, but Chung is none of that. Is none of that.
Yesterday's show was 2 hours.
All right, so I got a 40-minute Lauri Markkanen scoring reel. I'm sure somebody's gonna ask me for defense for Lauri, so we gonna anticipate that. But in the meantime, I can't, Chris. I don't know if you have the stat, bro, but I can't remember what it was. Shout out to Shelby, man. Shout out to Shelby, man. Follow Shelby if you're on Twitter. Shelby got good basketball takes. I can't find a stat. I can't think of the number, but it was tweeted like last week by NBA University of, I think, the top 10 lob threats in the NBA. And surprisingly, I think Lauri was top 2.
You said it was tweeted by NBA University?
I think it was NBA University.
Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on. Because I'm, I feel like I'm good with this shit. So hold on. I ain't a private investigator or nothing, but
I respect that. I respect
shout
that.
out, shout out to anybody in here that's FBI, or not. Shout out to you.
No.
You said it was a lob threat list,
Man, yeah, if I'm not mistaken,
and it came out this week.
it came out. Yeah, it was either like this week or last week. But
All right, and
but
you think
anyways,
Lauri was on here?
I'm gonna say Lauri. Not only was Lauri on there, Walker was on there also. But it was just surprising the amount of lob finishes that Lauri had. I didn't realize that. I mean, I don't watch a lot of Utah Jazz basketball. Hold on. John might be onto something here.
Yeah, I can't find.
John said I can't find it either, but he said Lauri led the NBA in lob stats.
Okay,
there you go.
So we go right. All right, so before we go into the film, let's give some fun facts about Lauri.
No doubt.
Currently, I believe right now he's number 2 of active players in the NBA in most games played without playing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right. No, he might. You know what? He might be number 1 because Buddy Hield was number 1 at this particular time. Lauri was 2 at the time. This was in February. With Utah not making the playoffs, Lauri might be number 1. Let's see. Now, one of the things that are important to know for anyone, I don't think he's a bad creator, but he did have a higher assisted on, assisted field goal attempts percentage. So he was more of a, his specialty, and it's pretty much, I would say, since he got into the league, his specialty is off-ball scoring. But when you're playing with Zion, that's a perfect fit, right? At one point, he was high on the list in regards to total dunks. Fits well. We're talking about a high effective field goal percentage. We're talking somebody that finished the season top 10 in true shooting percentage. We're talking someone who finished top 10 in half court efficiency percentage. We're talking elite catch and shooting, movement off screens, top 10. Like all of the things that you would want or you would try to put together offensively when talking about Zion Williamson, talking about some of the scorers on the team and the spacing that you need and the ability to knock down the shots. Lauri's one of those guys. But go ahead.
Yeah, and look, to add to that, if you're not familiar with his game at all, he's 7 foot. He's 240 to 50 pounds, some crazy like that. He won most improved player. He's a one-time All-Star. He has a career shooting percentage of 37% from 3, but this year he shot 39. He shot 39.9, so actually he shot 40 from 3. Just for reference, when you think about maybe putting him in the New Orleans Pelicans uniform, all right, let's get the files up. Again, this is a highlights of various scoring throughout the season for Lauri. I'm gonna put the chat in the that's true, Eric. We literally could have had him for nothing, but you got Garrett Temple and you go like Garrett Temple. I'm gonna put the link in here if y'all want to come up and talk. So, you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, Lito, I mean,
up?
Shout out to this guy getting paid by the Bulls, but you could have had this guy. Or you could have had him.
No, that's what Eric was saying. Oh my God. That's dog. He gotta lose the glasses, bro. Get some LASIK. Be a man.
You're not a fan of that?
I don't like anything about this picture. He looked like the kid from Bad Boys who Will Smith verbally abused at Martin Door.
Shout out to Jalen Smith, man. He got paid, dog.
Yeah, shout out to Jalen Smith. All right, here we go.
Oh,
Sidestep Euro with the right. I didn't know Lauri was pushing the pace like that.
my dog coach there, bubble bath. Shout out to SpongeBob. Oh, okay, John.
Good hands. You better get out. That's a bonus. You crazy?
Eugene, shout out to you, man. Enjoy Vegas, man. Enjoy Vegas, brother.
Ooh, shout out to Eugene, man. Stay away from the loose women out there, Eugene.
Move, Kawhi.
Get out the way. Get out of here,
Ooh.
Claw.
What you call him?
Huh? Hey, the manipulation of that pick, and then to find his way against Eric. I mean, damn, I don't even know who that was. Norman Powell, I think.
Ooh. Get out the way.
You better not leave him, Russ. You crazy?
Okay, all right. Around the curl. Yep. Go right. Fake.
That's tough.
Shoulder. Plumlee, get out of here.
Chris, let me ask you a question. Looking at this, ooh. Good hustle.
Let
me ask you this. Looking at
get around that.
Looking at Lauri play, do you have any concerns over, like, obviously you just added DeJounte Murray. Do you have any concerns over his usage with the Pelicans?
No.
Why?
So look, it ain't because it's not my job to figure out his usage. It's not my job to figure out how he's gonna be basketball.
That's tough.
Jesus. How he's gonna be satisfied from a volume perspective on the floor. That's the Pelicans coaching's job. Like, that's front office, that's the players' job to figure it out. My job is to talk about what the hell this shit look like and why they should make it happen. And we was having a conversation in the group chat earlier in the week. And there's some people that view Markkanen as a risk, right? He's due for quite the raise. He's due for an extension next season. So that there's some type of gamble there.
Right.
And you pretty much would have to use a good majority of the rest of your assets to get him. And that's fine. Like, but you got to ask yourself, more than likely in your lifetime, dog, before and now, if you add Lauri to this team, even if it means, and I'm saying even if like Herb would be going, for example, you know what I'm saying? But if you add Lauri to this team with the talent that you have right now, currently, will you ever have an opportunity to have a more talented team in your lifetime?
No.
And if you are, good luck. Ain't no way that you gonna tell. Like, I like my odds of saying that the most talented team that this franchise will ever put together, as long as I'm living, is a situation where they end up acquiring Lauri next to Zion, Trey, or Herb, CJ currently, Hawkins. You know what I mean? The list goes. I feel like I'm missing somebody, one or two people. So, I mean, I'm comfortable with that. We're trying to see how DeJounte Murray and seeing how that works.
More talented than AD, Boogie, Drew.
Yeah.
Okay. Follow-up question to the first question. Eric wants to know, would you have him at the 5? Like, would he be your full-time center?
I mean, a lot of mock trades that I'm seeing, Lito and Eric have Walker Kessler going in the deal.
We're gonna talk about him too, but yeah,
you know what I'm saying, coming with Lauri. But even if it's just Lauri, yeah, you would kind of have to. You wouldn't really have a choice.
So here's my follow-up question to what you said about not worrying about him being involved. Do you trust the Pelicans coaching staff to figure out a happy medium with that?
I don't know if I do. I probably lean towards no than yes, but I got a better chance of it working out on its own due to the talent alone.
1 second, Chris. That's crazy.
Jesus, Justin,
That's
brother.
crazy. Broad
10
daylight.
o'clock at night, man. No, it's not. No, it's not.
Broad daylight in the chat. Broad daylight in the chat.
That is insane, Justin. There's no reason for you to talk like that.
Yeah, I feel you. He for me would be my full-time 5. I have concerns. I have concerns.
You should. No matter what team the Pelicans put in this offseason with, bro, there's gonna be some type of concerns, logical concerns to have. But like from our perspective and what we do, if this man's a Pelican, if you in the offseason landing Lauri and DeJounte Murray, we have nothing but positive shit to say.
Mm-hmm.
So how they put it together and how it worked from there, we could cross that bridge when it arrives, dog.
Man, the funny thing about I guess the Lauri interest now is, man, I wish I had that. Justin, you was on the show. It was me, you, I think Chaz, Chris. I don't know if I was there. We did a show about possibly being interested in marketing and trading him for BI last season. I think this is probably before. This might have been right after All-Star break. And we were all on board for making a trade, but the majority of the chat and the fans were like, he's not better than BI. And I think we tried to discuss it yesterday with the Barnes situation. It's not about a better player. It's about a better fit. I do think he's better than Brandon, though, but yeah.
No, I mean, look, man, we've been saying for we've been saying asking for a while, logically, what fits best for a dude like Zion Williamson. And these are the type of guys that that fit well. It just so happened that Lauri over the past couple years has been relatively healthy and has had the opportunity to show some of the things, the promise that he was drafted for when he got to Chicago, and some of the things that he tried to show in his time in Cleveland, and what he can do with the basketball. And on top of that, the game the overall NBA game kind of changed a little bit, working a little bit more towards his strengths as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, man, he works and is perfect for, I think, your best overall players, man. And the type of decisions that defenses are going to have to make if you can put him on the floor. We've been talking about, when we talked about Missy, we talked about who to start in center, for example. One of the names we brought up was Wendell Carter Jr., who, even if you wouldn't consider him like an elite floor spacer, he can space the floor. Well, this dude is an elite floor spacer, 100%.
100%.
And we still have not seen that at that position, like for elongated amount of minutes, for game to game, from a consistency perspective. We haven't seen Zion have that type of option. Or the Pelicans have that kind of option and what it could really look like.
Real. Low-key Wolf says Lauri's not a 5. He's a stretch 4. I challenge that by saying, what do you think Chet Holmgren is?
What about this, bro? What about this, Lito? Like, you just drafted somebody in the first round. You just drafted a guy who is, who is going to be a center that you probably don't want to have to play a large amount of minutes unless he just like comes into camp, exceeding expectations and missing. If you can have it, if it goes the way that they want, I'm sure he's playing a handful of minutes this year, if he plays at all. But by next year, for example, imagine having that kind of guy off the bench, the complete opposite of what Lauri does, being to throw in the basketball games.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody said it in the chat, it's the variety of adding a dude like him to what you already have that makes it interesting. This team for a while has needed more creativity. They've needed more variety. They needed different ways to create shit from different spots on the floor with different at different positions. He's one of them dudes.
No, I agree with that. And look, my concerns are not Lowry's ability. It's just, you know, we've seen something not work for 6 years, and then it's been not a lot of variety and implementation of the game plan for him. I will say, however, Lowry's ability to stand on the perimeter and not really much standing. He's moving. He's moving a lot. He's pushing the pace. I hope he brings that. If this is something that happens, he brings that to the Pelicans because the Pelicans need to play with more pace.
Yeah, I mean, and even outside of that, even if for all the worries that we have about what the coaching staff will or won't do, man, look, some of this is just gonna be simple basketball. Let's say you don't get Walker Kessler and you were able to add Lauri, and your starting lineup is just for this season upcoming, DeJounte, CJ. Uh-oh.
I have no idea what just happened.
There it is. Yeah, let's say it's DeJounte, CJ, Herb, or Trey, but probably Herb, Zion, and Lauri. I mean, some of this shit is self-explanatory. CJ gonna be, on the high wing or at the, more than likely on the, on a high wing. You putting Zion either on a block or you gonna have him at the top of the key for certain possessions. Herb's gonna be in the corner. You can put Lauri. You can find different ways to run your offense from Lauri in the opposite corner or on the opposite wing. And depending on what the set is and how you're using DeJounte, there's a myriad of different opportunities in the ways that you could use him and where you would have him on the floor. It's just a matter of creativity, man. Just like defenses haven't had enough. Like the Pelicans ain't been able to put out enough shit out there to make defenses think, bro. To overthink. They just haven't been able to.
It's not, yeah. Wow.
They just haven't been able to. So then you got a chance to bring in Trey Murphy off the bench, to bring in Jordan Hawkins off the bench to add to that.
I feel like
right.
Say y'all, Lala just posted the link. If anybody wants to speak, anybody want to get on stage and talk about Lauri, Chris, bro, I'm seeing some really smart basketball and nothing. Damn, that's a good leg. Nothing that's out of the realm of being like all of this can be duplicated. He's slot cutting. He's manipulating the defense once the defense turns his back. They turn his back on him. He just goes to the open space on the floor. All of it is not even a jump shot. It's like timely cut. Look, it's cuts. I think if you put this guy 5 for the center, you have a look for the Pelicans that you've never seen before.
And look, bro, like this is your ultimate.
Well done.
This your ultimate lineup right here, and probably your long term lineup if you was able to make something like this happen. I couldn't ask them to create nothing better than that.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. What's up, 5?
What's poppin', dog? Being a daddy, trying to get kids take a bath. They don't want to. That same old thing.
Oh man, I understand your pain. I understand your pain, man.
No, you don't. Not yet.
I know. I just want to make you feel better. I was lying. I just want to
lie. just lie with ease too. What do you need? Pause. Like just
relate to you, man. I didn't want you to feel like you was on.
Oh God, Lauri.
How you feel about Lauri, man? You
man. I think we talked about this before. It's just the fact that we could have had Lauri, at a cheaper price, but I still, we probably haven't talked through this enough, but I think he's similar to Trey Murphy. I don't think like Trey Murphy's far off of this. I just think Lauri's had the advantage of somebody just saying, "Hey, you go be the best player on our team," and he's been able to kind of showcase his talent in Utah. Specifically starting with him, in FIBA, and I think that's when he really took off, right? And now you see the post, this play here, the on ball dribbling, the 3-point shooting. It's just a guy that's had an opportunity, and I think that's the biggest plus. But him on this team, it couldn't be a better fit, if you ask me.
Let me ask y'all this, just for people who have a negative idea of Lauri just based upon his first couple years in the NBA. Why do you think it didn't work for him in Chicago? Anybody, whoever.
I thought you directed it. 5, you wanna go?
Oh, no, go ahead, Chris. I haven't fixed my microphone. Hold on. Go ahead.
I mean, so I would say like a few different things. I mean, the first, like the easiest thing is that I believe he had some injury issues early on. And I think he was trying to figure out too, like where he was gonna fit. Like, was he a 4? Was he a 5? You know what I'm saying? Like at some lineups he was playing small forward. Like it took him a little bit to figure out like what he was gonna be at the level, how he was gonna impact games. And and then you got to think like eventually, I think around that time, they get like the Bulls get like Wendell Carter, so you got that kind of situation, standing in your way. You got Zach LaVine, of course, who is taking up a good majority of your options there. Like it's completely different from what you're talking about in Utah, to where you are a part of a system, trying to figure out some shit. And when you in Utah, like you are the guy. But the Bulls had drafted like other individuals that were supposed to, be really good around that time as well. Like I think I think Chris Dunn was drafted by Chicago. He was somebody else that they had high promise in. So it was just like, for me, if I had to say just based off of Chicago, it's just in a situation, it just may have been just too many cooks in the kitchen, man. Like it just not enough. I think it's last year you got Patrick Williams and you got Kobe White. Like you got more and more dudes more and more players that are arriving that are becoming more important than you are. And then you start missing games, well, you become a little bit less valuable. So, yeah, I mean, I just like some other, probably, some dudes that have left New Orleans, and you see them go to team 2 or team 3, the situation different, the pressure different, the system is different, the setup different, the coaching different. And you're like, damn, they really good. We saw that. It just didn't work here. I think it's similar for him in Chicago.
Say, Chris, I don't know if you saw in that first highlight, he scored on Dyson Daniels. How you feel?
Like like we ain't got to talk about Dyson Daniels no more, right? He's not even a Pelican.
But he was in the highlight. That's all I'm saying.
I don't even. He played here. He played New Orleans.
Oh, wow, that's crazy. Man,
what you talking about?
That's crazy.
We talking about is this the Atlanta Hawks show?
This that's crazy. That's crazy. You forgot that's your man no more? That shit was your man.
Should we do, is Dyson Daniels a good fit for the New Orleans Pelicans? Should that be the next show?
I mean, I'm never trying to relive that.
You want to trade for Dyson Daniels?
I wouldn't have traded him or wouldn't have drafted for him. I would have. Peace and blessings to that brother, and I hope he has a good run in Atlanta. Gets paid a whole lot of money. Hey, 5. Brett says that Utah fans are saying that Lauri struggles against bigs on the defensive end. Does that give you any apprehension about him coming to the Pelicans, having to be the 5?
Nah, I don't care. I don't care about defense no more. I don't solve no problems. I don't solve no problems anymore, bro. We had a top 10, number 6 rated defense for back-to-back years and didn't have a playoff series victory. Like, hey, yeah. Matter of fact, we didn't win a playoff game.
Nope.
Right? No, we didn't win a playoff game. So that shit don't mean anything. But to Chris's point earlier, bro, they had Patrick Williams, Thaddeus Young, Vooch, Thomas Satoransky, Garrett Temple, Zach LaVine, Otto Porter, Javonte Green, Daniel Gafford. Like, you don't know. Like, you don't know what your role is. Alpha Camino, like, bro, I'll be confused too. And then he goes to Utah with an elite, in my opinion. Oh, that's a good move. Elite head coach, young head coach.
Yeah.
It just makes the most sense. It's just the Chicago thing is, I mean, who has had success in Chicago as of late since Jordan left? Really? Outside of Derrick Rose in the game, like
Derrick Rose is it?
Yeah, it's hard, bro. It's one of those big markets per se, but hasn't had really success that you would think it should. But this is just a guy that I think would be a pillar for the Pelicans. If the war chest was the war chest, this would be the guy you kind of submit those chips in for.
That's a clip right there. Somebody timestamp that so we can put that in the clip when we start the show.
235.
That's the one right there. Y'all write that down.
Shout out to my dog Terry. Terry back. Terry said, "How do we join the other prospect stuff?"
What does that
reverse?
mean?
Put it in reverse, Terry. Sorry.
What you mean? Father.
Man, look.
Oh no, that was crazy.
No. I know the video you talking about, but if they don't understand the context, that's crazy. I remember the context. With the fireworks, huh?
Hey, Terry, if you still here, bro, if you can explain like what you mean by that.
Because what do you mean?
We got people in the queue. If y'all didn't know that, we got people in the queue.
I couldn't even.
Oh shit! I didn't even see that. Damn, we got 3 people up here.
Oh, my dog back. Hold on, man. Big 9. What's happening, man? How you doing, man? Good to talk to you again, sir.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, we can. Bro. What's up, brother?
How you doing?
Oh,
man.
Everything
right?
Everything is great, bro. Every day above ground is a good one. How you doing?
I'm good. Wait a minute. Are we trying to get Lauri Markkanen?
Yeah. How you feel about that?
I mean, he's a good player, but I mean, he ain't no center. But I guess that doesn't matter in today's game anymore.
Right.
I mean, I like to get I can never pronounce his name. Walter Kessler, that's his name.
That's it.
Walker
yeah.
Kessler.
If we get both of them, I'm good.
I think
that'd be a good 3 big man rotation there.
I think getting both of them probably is an option. And I think that's probably what the Pelicans may go after. Why don't you think that he's a 5 though?
No, I mean he's not a 5. He's a forward. Man, he can shoot. I get it though. I
guess what I'm asking is just because he can shoot, he's not a 5?
No, I mean he can rebound. I give it that. He can rebound. I've seen him. He good, man. What team he was on before he got to Utah? I forgot, man.
Cleveland.
What? Scott? Who was it?
Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean that's right. He plays the cock. Yeah, that's right. He took Nikola Miric's spot. I forgot he left. Yeah, I remember that. Oh man, that was so long ago. God, man. Yeah, I know he is. Yeah, Markkanen good, man. He can score, he can shoot, he can rebound. I mean, all he doesn't do is like protect the rim, but I mean, other than that, that's it.
Right.
But those 2 big men, I'm good. You have options, man.
Well, so let me ask you something.
That's
you
clear.
think like so? I saw Golden State. It was reported that Golden State offered Podziemski.
No.
I'm trying to think. I don't remember if Kuminga was in. I think Andrew Wiggins was in, of course, for salary.
Yeah.
And there was a few other picks, and there was somebody else. I don't remember exactly who it was, but I do know that it was that Pods and Kuminga was involved. And I believe the thought is that Golden State doesn't want to give up Kuminga.
Yeah.
Sacramento was thought about. The thought is they don't want to give up Keegan Murray. You have to.
That's right. That's Sacramento.
Right. But okay, so that leads to my question. If you are the Pelicans and Utah says, "All right, we want to make this happen. We'll take your picks. We'll take BI, but you got to give us Herb Jones." Would you?
Oh, I'll give them CJ before I give Herb Jones.
Of course.
Hey, I like John Hawkins. I've been down to see that guy play. I love to see him start because he's a champion. That's a champ. He can play, but I mean, we all know the head coach we got is a cokehead. He's a cokehead. Hey, look, you know how I feel about that dude. Come on, man, we need to go there. I'll take my chance with that dude now. Hey, do I need to go there? Do it. Hey, want me to keep on?
We ain't gotta talk about the nose candy.
Please don't.
Right. Yeah, that's all right.
I'll do it, man. We should do it.
Right.
Yeah. What, man? We appreciate you pulling up again. They got some other people in the chat. We gotta get.
Hey, I'll pull up again tomorrow, man. If we do this tomorrow, I'm doing it again.
All right, man. Thank you for your support.
Hey, big daddy cool diesel, buddy. You remember that?
I can't
Lito.
say that, but
Lito,
no, I can. It's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to the attitude.
All right now. All right.
You better. You better respect
remember
that brother's name. You better remember that.
Birdman.
I'd say, Oppenheimer, appreciate you. It was Pods, the 4 first-round picks, but it sounded like Utah wanted Kuminga as well, right?
Yes.
Was that it?
So that's what they wanted. They wanted Pods, Moody, 4 first rounds, and Kuminga all in the trade for Lauri. That was the back and forth.
Okay.
So here's my question for you guys before I go on this. All right. If you have DeJounte, Zion, and Lauri as your 3, can you win a title with those guys?
That's a good question. I mean,
if your answer is yes, if that's your answer, if you're the GM and you look at that and you go, we can win a title with this, then I don't know what we're waiting for. We trade the picks. We give them whatever they want. If you part with Herb or Trey, you can't part with both. But if you part with one, because in my opinion, Lauri is what Trey would be if he's an all-star. That's what he is. He's an elite shooter. He can cut to the basket. That's what Trey does. Like, so if Trey was a superstar, that's who Lauri is. So right now you get DJM, Lauri, and then you have to either give up Trey or Herb. But your starting 5 is basically going to be DeJounte. You're going to have CJ. You're going to have Herb or Trey at the 3, probably Lauri at the 4, and then we have to trade for Kessler because we have to have a center.
Yep.
So
I mean, to answer your question, Oppenheimer, I mean, my thought process is when have you ever, and when would you ever bet on being able to acquire that amount of talent to even ask that question? You know what I'm saying? Like, so even if the answer is no, you are the New Orleans Pelicans. You better find the fuck out.
Well,
like,
here's my thing.
It needs to fail.
What are we talking about if we fail? If we fail, we still have multiple superstars on our team we can trade and get our picks back. Is that what we're talking about? Like we trade 4 and then if it falls apart, we literally get all of our picks back. Every one.
So what is failure?
So what is failure? It means nothing because if we fail here, the odds are, I'm just being honest here. Zion wants out, and we have to trade him.
Yep.
And Zion's worth it. He's worth 5 first-round picks. He is like every bit of it. If you fail with this team, and you say we're rebuilding, then that's what it is. Like I say, you give them the farm. But I do. Like I like if you think this is going to win it, because I'll be real with you. If the Pelicans win a title and then they suck for 6 years, I'm okay with that.
I mean,
you're okay with that if they suck for the next 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, they win a title. Think about that, guys. They win a title. Like they
go ahead.
No, go ahead. I'm just saying, like, if that's the goal, if the goal is to hoist the Larry O'Brien, then like what are we waiting for?
That's the thing we've been asking for the last 3-4 years we've been possibly doing this. What is the goal for the Pelicans? They tell us that it's to win a championship, but they don't necessarily move in a way that you think they're trying to win a chip. In my opinion, like, I think the goal should be to have a competent basketball team, right? To build some kind of culture, because we keep jumping from worst to first. Like, that doesn't happen. Like, how many teams go from the bottom of the NBA to NBA perennial champions? Like, it just doesn't happen. You have to build some kind of continuity, some kind of, I hate the word culture at this point because it's overused, but you do have to build that some semblance of a foundation. I think Lauri is a piece of that. If you have him with Zion and you allow them to play a couple years together, I think you have a closer opportunity to get to a championship than you would with the current situation you have here in New Orleans.
Only thing I have to add to that is if you're already failing, you can't.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm so this whole thing about we can't give up picks. I don't care about picks. I don't care about picks. I do not care because can you name our last 5 first-round picks?
Yes, unfortunately.
Think about it. Make the list. Are all those guys on the team? No.
No.
Are most of them contributors? No. So we're talking about what? What are we giving up? And if it fails, we sell the players off and we get all the picks back.
I thought he about to say you sell a team.
No.
I thought he was going there.
I'm just saying, like, everybody's so worried about, like, oh, we'll sell the farm and we'll suck. Like, yeah, but we might win a title if we just do this little, like, maybe do this, maybe do that. Okay, yeah, we might win a playoff series, but that's it. Like, that's all we want. No. That's not what I want. I want to see him win a title.
Yep.
Somebody said this bond tips. That's funny. So
people, but to your point, Abraham, people just scared to take a risk, and that's the question that we've been wondering about the organization. Period, man. Like if it doesn't work, whatever failure ultimately means, and let's just say that this just means you simply don't win a championship, but your team consists of DeJounte Murray, Trey Murphy or Herb Jones. You know what I'm saying? Zion, Walker Kessler, Lauri, like you're gonna be okay. You you should be in a position to compete. You should be in a position. Also, go ahead.
I just want to point this out. Let's say we do this trade, right? And then next season we make it to, like, let's just say we make it to the Western Conference Finals. Look at what happened to Dallas. They failed at making the title. What? They didn't get a superstar to sign for them for cheaper because they want to win rings. So you don't think the Pelicans get somebody for a mid-level exception because they're chasing a ring and they're looking at our team going, man, these guys are good. They're a player away. Like I'm just
gotta take the risk.
What are we waiting for? Like you just if you can do it, you do it. Like the Rudy Gobert pick, everybody made fun of that guy for getting Rudy Gobert, and look what the Timberwolves are decent. They're competing. Like they maybe a player away.
He was in the.
What's funny? I was thinking about the whole second apron thing, and a lot of like teams are weary of it, but it also has like an inverse reaction because a lot of teams only are going to have like 2, maybe 3 max guys. But I think that allows for everybody else to get those same quality of players, and there's more parity around the league.
But hold on, here's the catch to this, right? This is a bigger catch.
What's that?
If you sign these guys, the cap is going up 10% every year for the next 5 years. So backload their contracts.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you can have 3 superstars. This isn't even a thing. And if you sign them like next year, like we have Zion locked up for 4 more years. If you sign Lauri, lock him up for 4 years. And then we have DJ, locked up for 3?
Yeah.
Like they're all on reasonable contracts because compared to what the max is going to be, in like 3 seasons, that's okay. Tatum just signed a deal. The last year of his deal is $71 million. That is the half of the NBA cap as it sits today. And I just want to clear this up for chat. BI and 4 first is not enough. It's not going to be enough. Ainge is going to ask for more. Either. It's not going to be enough. We're going to have to part with Trey. We're going to have to part with Trey or Herb, depending on what Utah wants. And it's probably going to be Herb because he's on a good contract.
And look, let's say it's Herb. It goes back to my original question. If your core after this season or going forward is DeJounte Murray, Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, and Lauri Markkanen, when can you ever bet on having a better, more talented, more fitting 4 best players than those guys together? When have you ever, and when could you ever bet in your lifetime
that team
on having that opportunity?
What you're saying right now, that will be the best team that the New Orleans Pelicans ever fielded ever on the court.
Oh, and it would be after we die.
Yeah,
just from talent. I'm talking just simply talent.
You going over AD Boogie?
I already asked him. Chris said, yeah.
Who's the 4th guy?
Well, Boogie wasn't what he was when he was on New Orleans. I love Boogie. Don't get me wrong. He was great. Like I was so excited when we got him. He wasn't what we were hoping he was going to be.
I don't know, man.
He started to figure it out.
Wait,
he took us.
We talking talent.
Yeah, he was a superstar. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking that away.
Talent.
He was definitely, he was 100%, no doubt in my mind, a superstar. But like I'm saying that I think if they make this trade, this will literally be the best team they've ever put on the court. And they have a prime Zion. They have Lauri, who's 27. I mean, that's pretty much prime. And they have Trey Murphy or Herb, depending. And then, like, hopefully Hawkins works out. Like, he just needs to be a shooter. But, like, and anybody talking about defense of Lauri, was Ingram that great on defense? Like, did he lock people down? Like, I don't remember that. Like, I think he was okay. he tried. Like, I'm not trying to besmirch him or whatever. I like Brandon Ingram a lot. But, like, I'm just not worried about that. Like, what I'm seeing is my franchise is trying to win a title, and that's all that matters to me. That's literally it. If it crashes and burns, it just is what it is.
Man,
all right.
We gotta get some other people up here, but we appreciate your commentary, bro. Thank you.
Yeah, don't let nobody besmirch you, bro.
All right, man. Look, we're gonna have to. I'm gonna start the timer. We giving a minute, 2 minutes. What we giving them to talk?
A minute.
Yeah,
a minute. I mean, 2 minutes, whatever you want to do. In the meantime, in the chat, y'all tell me, do y'all think, because Five had a good point. This is actually an interesting debate. Y'all tell me, if DeJounte, Trey Murphy, Zion Williamson, and Lauri Markkanen if that's your core, is that the best core that you've ever had talent-wise in Pelicans/Hornets history?
All right, I'm about to. While they doing that, I'm gonna bring Tune up. Yeah, I'm gonna bring Tune up. Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Tune?
What's down with y'all? Man?
What's up with you,
Hey,
Bill?
look, y'all will put the clock on me. That's all right, though. That's all right.
Yeah.
Let the clock come up on me. Hey, first question. But the answer on the first question, yeah, this will be the best team. Because you got to get the starting lineup plus bench. We ain't never had a bench like this. Even if you just want to go starting lineup for starting lineup. So, yeah, in that aspect, this still would be the best team that they put together if they get Lauri. Second, Lauri, if you think Kristaps Porzingis made a big impact for Boston, Lauri will do the exact same thing. The reason why, he going to pull Joel Embiid out the paint. He going to pull Joke out the paint. He going to pull Anthony Davis out the paint. All of them got to go guard Lauri. So who's the rim protector now to stop them? To stop Zion. Zion is either foul Zion or it's an and one. Either way, it goes foul. So he going to dominate there. We going to win there. And if you don't go out, our sharpshooter's going to poke your eyes out. Pause.
That is.
Hey,
good pause recognition.
Hey,
I appreciate that.
That's why I hit the pause. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, and I'm not worried about the defense because that's what we drafted the rookie for. He's a defender, and for me, even if we don't get Walker Kessler, Thomas Bryant sitting out there. We just need a backup. Think about it like this: Lauri is a better center than JV, regardless of what people say. Why? Because JV wasn't a rim protector anyway. So if Lauri gonna give you more offensively than JV, he's already better. They both giving you what defensively. Plus, Lauri can get in the pick and roll, and he can be above the rim player.
I agree, man.
I go get a player like Thomas Bryant, put him up in a because you're paying Thomas Bryant basically nothing, giving him corn chips. You know what I'm saying? So get him, bring him in.
Look, Tone, we appreciate it. We appreciate it. Your time up, man. But appreciate you.
Watch out for them.
Don't be poking out your eyes, right?
Watch out for them lot lizards, Tune.
Yeah. All
right, man.
Who you bringing up next, bro?
We got Mose Simmons.
Hey
Mose,
man,
what's
y'all
good,
got me.
man?
You got me right,
You up here, baby? What's good, Mose? How you feel?
What's
man.
good,
I
brother?
appreciate that you know how to pronounce my name right.
No
So
doubt.
What they
that's
be calling
good.
you?
Moses, all kinds of crazy stuff. But man, I enjoy y'all show, man. I try to catch y'all every time y'all come on. But I'm looking at the trade for marketing, right? Which I think marketing kind of come in. He makes you pretty much unguardable at the 5 position, right? And
Yes,
I
sir.
say the 5 because if you look at the way the game's being played now, you look back, AD, he fancied himself a 4. Same thing with Porzingis, but they ended up moving to the 5, and you can play the 5 because you don't have to bang anymore. I mean, the game is not, you banging with some guy posting up on you. So the floor is wide open. So you're gonna play 5 out, or maybe 4 round 1, and you really don't have to bang. But what you have to make sure you do is rebound, right? Now, the one thing that I think when you're looking at the trade, I mean, if you're going to use the Miles Bridges trade as the parameter, or even if you go back to Gobert, if you notice now, other than matching salaries, everybody want picks. So, and like everybody keeps saying, and I hear you guys say all the time, who gives a damn about picks, right? So if you want 5, I don't mind you having 5. But if you're going to give me marketing, I'm telling you, the Pelicans become almost like the Celtics. I mean, you're unguardable, man. I mean, how do you guard that?
Right.
That's the question, right? Because you got a guy now. So if you're playing with a traditional center, now he has a problem matching up with those guys because now you got to come out on the perimeter and guard a guy that can shoot the ball from the hash mark. So if I had to pick a guy, I'm going to figure out a way to get marketing. And okay, everybody's scared of Danny Ainge because he has this reputation as being some shrewd trader, right? But the bottom line, who are you working against? Who else is trying to get marketing outside of Golden State? See, you don't want to be bidding against yourself too, right? So you have to look at it. Okay, this is what's happening, right? Okay, 4 first-round draft pick, BI, and man, I think that'll get him.
Let me ask you this. Before we get you out of here, let me ask you this. If they tell you BI 4 first is not enough, you gotta give up Trey or Hurd. Which one are you giving?
I'm giving them Hurd. And the reason why I say because the way the game is, man, it's offense. It's offense, offense, offense. We talk about playing defense. You know what I know? If you can't stop me, now you have to try to adjust to me. You got to try to outscore me. I mean, 6-rated defense and all that kind of stuff, man. What have that's gotten you? It hadn't gotten you a doggone thing. To me, if you can score in basketball, man, other teams got problems. So
there you go.
My whole thing is I'm going to make you try and guard me. Now, this is what I do know, too. When you get into competitive situations, you start getting into the playoff, guys' competitive nature going to make you play hard on defense the closer you are to a championship. So all that he's talking about, you can't play defense. You even take a guy like C.J. McCollum. The only reason why he can't play defense is because he don't want to. Come on, man. This basketball. Where's your pride? Man, I'm gonna guard you. You guys play ball on the court. You'll be playing against a guy that can go. You know what I know when it's point time? Man, I'm about to guard you. I'm gonna beat you up or something.
Right.
So, you know how it is.
Right.
So that's why when
Appreciate
you
you,
say
dog.
you got guys who don't want to play defense. Trey Young don't want to play defense. C.J. McCollum don't want to play defense. But if you're in the NBA, that means you're athletic enough to do anything you want to out on that court. So there's no reason you can't keep a guy in front of you. Back up. Keep him in front of you. Contain your man. That's just want to. Defense is want to, right? So, it's about commitment. What are you trying to do? Do I want to win a championship? I mean, I don't know why CJ is untouchable. I be trying to move CJ to tell you the truth. That's just my opinion, right? But for whatever reason, CJ seems to be untouchable. Maybe because he's the president of the Players Union, and he wanted to come here. We normally don't have a guy that magnitude who wants to come to New Orleans, so we thankful. We always thankful for stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? My thing is, man, hey, man, look, CJ get everybody who play in the NBA, no matter where you're playing at, get a paycheck. Man, I don't want to hear that. Twice a month, however often you get paid, you get paid. So come do your job. That's where I'm at with that. So I like the fact of getting marketing in, man. I hear people talking about Vucevic and Wendell Carter. Man, Wendell Carter Jr. ain't jack. If I wasn't going after marketing, you know who the guy would go after as a center?
Who's that?
Jabari Smith Jr. Because
There
once
you go.
again, he's the type of guy that unlocks your whole offense. You know how hard it will be to defend a team like that, where guys can all shoot the ball, pass the ball, and get to the hole.
Yeah, the Boston Celtics. We just watched it.
We just watched it. So if this is a copycat league, so why would we go any other way? I don't want a traditional center. Traditional centers don't work in the NBA. The only real Embiid might be big like a center, but he plays like a 3. You know, I mean, mid post, foul line, pump, get to the hole, pull up jumpers. He plays like a 3,
Mm-hmm.
right? He actually plays like Brandon Ingram tries to play, but he's just a bigger guy. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying you don't need some guy. You talk about Walker Kessler. Yeah, maybe, but man, maybe as a backup guy, man. But I'm all right with having a guy like Markkanen who's 7 feet tall. He's gonna rebound. But look at this dude, man. I mean, how do you guard Zion? Can you imagine those two in a 4-5 pick and roll? Could you imagine a pick and pop, pick and roll, pick and pop? However you want to do, swing. Come on, man. I mean, back to the weak side. You got Trey standing over there, man, just knocking it down.
We look, Mr. Moles. We appreciate you pulling up. We got some other cats we got to get on here, but thank you for the commentary, bro.
All right, man. I was getting ready to go point order like Jasmine Crockett on y'all, just not putting that time on me. All right. Man, appreciate y'all.
All right. Hey, let me tell y'all this. Y'all with the clocks in the comments.
Crazy.
Hey.
Crazy.
Hey.
Crazy.
I couldn't. It was so hard to keep a straight face, son. Like I'm sitting up here like he had good points.
He was cooking. He was cooking. Every time, but they got 2 minutes or 1 minute.
I gave him 2 minutes. He was
2
cooking.
minutes. Dos minutos. Look, hey, bro. When somebody on the road, bro, you gotta let them rock.
You got it. Yeah. You got it. Dane, what's good, Dane?
Hey, fellas, how are you?
Good,
man.
Right, listen, Dan. Oh, you got 2 minutes, man. Like I'm trying to keep the accountability in the building.
Yeah, bro.
What's good, man? Where you at right now?
I'm in Australia, so tell me if my connection's pretty shit.
Nah, man, you good.
You
got that good internet over there, man.
Yeah, I had a day off today, so fucking thought I'd watch the live stream for once, boys. But I always watch, and I do want to say thanks always for the content because you're always talking high IQ stuff. And yeah, appreciate the listen all the time, boys. It makes being a Pels fan pretty bearable,
Appreciate that, man. Thank you.
No worries.
How you feel about Lauri? How do you feel about is he first of all, is he worth giving up BI 4 picks and maybe potentially Herb or Trey for?
Yeah, I do. I really do think he might be the go, man. We're limited in what we can acquire from now, it seems like. So I think he might be the go. If we can make that happen, I don't see why we wouldn't go all in, push the chips in, bro. Because you never know what else we're going to get. There's not much left, it seems like these days.
So where I guess with that being said, there's no fear of trading one of the core, quote unquote, core players on the team.
Yeah, good question. That's where I start to, have to think about it. But I think I'd give up Herb over Trey. You guys sort of convinced me over the whole off season with some of those theoretical situations where if it comes down to Herb, I think you sort of convinced me, actually, some of the arguments you guys have put forward.
For sure. Man, you got 42 seconds left. Anything?
Not really. Look, man, I'm about an hour away from where Dyson Daniels grew up and played, right? So gotcha. I got to have his back, bro. I think a lot of what he did was actually translated to winning basketball. I just think he stuck out like a sore thumb when it didn't go right, because on offense it was really obvious when it wasn't working. But right. I do think he made a lot of winning plays, and I think some of the stuff like the dirty work he did, we didn't quite appreciate it for what it was. But, hey, I'm glad to see him going for DeJounte because it's a pretty good trade. So
Chris appreciated it. What part of Australia you in?
I had to check the speakers.
What? One more time?
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Did you hear any of that or not?
No, we did. What part of Australia you in?
I'm in, it's Victoria is the state. And, gotcha. yeah, about an hour away from Bendigo where Dyson apparently grew up and played. So I didn't know much of him, but, yeah, till we drafted him.
Bro.
He said, I've been
I don't even know that
there. I
boy.
never heard of him.
I don't know that boy.
Seen him?
Nah.
Calling my dog hood out.
Hey, Dang, thank you for pulling up, bro. We appreciate you, man. Next time, you know what I'm saying, we do this, definitely pull up again.
For sure. Cheers, guys. Thanks for having me.
Man. Have a good one. All right, man. Let's see who we got. We got Hoodie Jube. Jube, you. There we go. Jube, you here?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Man, it's all good, man. How you living?
Hey, I'm living good, man, and I'm gonna be quick with it because I got my own YouTube channel as well, so I kind of know how it is to fit everybody in there. So I just wanted to kind of cover it real quick. I think picking up Lauri, man, is going to be a big help, but I feel like if there's any possible way that you could get him without giving up Trey or Herb, I think you can have literally one of the best lineups. With Murray at point. You're gonna have Herb at shooting guard. You can have Trey at small forward, Zion at the power forward, and Lauri. It's just gonna be too insane for me because literally all you need is just Zion to basically run from the point, go straight to the goal, and if anybody want to collapse and try to help, you can kick it out for a three because all of those guys can shoot for you. And if they don't and they don't want to pick up, then Zion's gonna eat in the paint all day. So that's all I really wanted to share with y'all.
So let me ask you this: before you go, you giving up BI for first and either Trey or Herb?
Me, I wouldn't want to get rid of Herb or Trey. I know a lot of people are saying Herb, over Trey, but to be honest with you, Herb just made the first defensive team and all that, and he keeps improving on his shooting. Like him and Murray up front are gonna be a dog together, especially being I think him and Murray, if I'm not mistaken, for the last 3 years lead the league in steals. So if having two really good defensive guys up front, it's gonna be hard to get rid of Herb. Plus this year, if y'all seen, his 3-point shot gotten so much better. He's going to keep improving with the shooting coach we have. So, to be honest with you, I wouldn't want to get rid of none of them. But if I had to, I might just, to be honest, have to let Trey go because Lauri's coming in and doing the same thing. Can shoot.
Ooh,
Because of my defense.
Wow.
I like that thought. Okay.
Hey, Drew, before you go, man, you got 20 seconds. Go ahead, shout out the YouTube channel, bro.
I appreciate y'all. Well, the same name on here, Hoodie Drew. Just search Hoodie Drew up on YouTube and y'all find me. And I basically cover Saints football over there. So if y'all like the Saints, come on by. And I'm a big, fan of y'all channel just because of, what's his name that covers the Saints side for
Rising
y'all.
Glue?
Yep.
Rising Glue.
Yep, so I watched him. So that's why I'm a big fan of y'all. So this is my first night watching y'all through the Pelicans. So I was like, you know what? Let me just join and give y'all my thoughts. So
shout out to Rob.
Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, Jude.
Later.
Hey man, y'all in the comments, y'all sick.
Lito, time out. Lito, time out. Lito, time out. Time out, because we gotta be real. We gotta be real.
Y'all sick.
Hold on. For the last couple things that ain't been addressed.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo.
Hey yo, listen.
Hey,
proceed,
I ain't
man.
I ain't gonna repeat what he said, but he said something.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. Say, son, it's been filthy. We've been getting banged on. It was like,
oh wait, what? Why you go with that verse,
bro? That's what he banged like 3 times. Like he was like on the Wayans Brothers show. Like
he straight out the set.
We've been getting banged on. It's crazy.
Straight out the set.
Hey, I'm saying, dog, like
on the dead homies.
On the dead homies,
boy, daddy.
Hey man. Oh, all right, man. Who we got? We got Andrew. Drew, what's good, man? Drew, you here?
Hey guys, thanks for having me. Coming to you guys from Canada. So I appreciate the community you guys have built for sure.
Man, appreciate that. Before we get started on even asking you a basketball question, how you feel about Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar?
Pardon me, sorry?
How do you feel about Not Like Us with Kendrick Lamar coming from Canada? I just not even a basketball question. Just wanted to know your thoughts.
Gotta be a Drake guy because I'm from Toronto, near Toronto, but yeah.
I feel that. What's up, man? How you feeling? You are in favor of Lauri being traded to the Pelicans? Are you opposing the pick situation?
Personally, I'm in favor of Lauri and maybe like a John Collins. I think that they would or not Lauri with Walker and John Collins. I think Walker would provide that rim protection that we really need and we haven't really had in the Zion era, especially. And then John Collins could also be a floor spacer as well, which would be good depth as well. I think just 4 first-round picks and Trey or Herb is such a steep price to pay. Lauri, great player, right? But he's a one-time All-Star. He's not like that All-NBA talent that might get you to that next level. And imagine playing him at the 5 and he's going up against guys like, Jokic, Rudy, Hartenstein, Embiid, Wemby, and Edey now too, right? So I don't know how good of a matchup that would be. And, we do have some good young guys and Trey and Herb, and I'd love to see Trey start, and see what jump he would make. I just love to see a rim protector come in for the guys and see how that would play for sure.
Andrew, quick question. What's a Crody?
I couldn't tell you, brother.
Okay. All right.
Let me ask you this, Andrew. Is there if you had to trade Trey or Herb, if you had to add him to this, go ahead.
Personally, because Herb's shooting this year, I think I would move Trey just because he lacks that physicality. And Herb's been able to defend at an all NBA level, and now he's spacing the floor. I would trade Trey and stick with Herb, but yeah.
Okay.
And then one other point for you guys I was just thinking about. Zion's 23, he's still so young. And I think a lot of people forget about that. Kind of give him some time with Herb and Trey, and we have so many other young pieces, we don't have to put all of our chips in right now, but we are still a young and up and coming team, right? So yeah.
No doubt. Andrew, dog, thank you for pulling up, bro.
Yeah, no, thanks for having me, guys, and thanks for building the community that you guys have. It's been great, even from here in Canada. So, yeah, cheers,
Andrew.
Cheers to you guys.
Andrew, real quick, man, how you become a Pelicans fan in Canada?
I just March Madness, Zion. I'm just like, this guy can fly, and then to the Pelicans, and then now that's my team, right? So, yeah.
Hey, last question before you go, Andrew. Do you know the people that punch Rick Ross?
No, I don't. No, I'm a bit uncultured.
Just making sure. All right, dog. Thank you, Drew.
Hey, my bad. Hold on. What's been stark is there's really been a divide between people picking Herb and Trey in this. It isn't a clear cut one off. There seems like a split divide here.
Mm-hmm.
I agree. It's crazy. Because you hear everybody has a different reason too. Like he said physicality. He said Herb could replicate the shooting. It's crazy the amount of I guess there's no one answer to a question. It's all depending on how you feel. I don't know if y'all saw this though, but this is crazy.
Now I'm curious. Who's who?
Who's who?
Which one is who?
Yo.
All right.
We got Terry. Hold on, they got somebody here. Jerry Reed's forehead. Hold on, bro. What?
All right. What? All right. Oh, hold on. It's time to rip.
It's time to rip. We gonna get Terry up here first.
Nah, bro.
Terry, what's up, Terry?
Yo.
What's up, man? How you doing?
I'm good. What's good with y'all?
Man, it's all good, man. We just in here talking to Canada, Australia. We kicking it. Right. How you living, man? How you feel about Lauri?
I like it. I like the move. I'm just a hustler. So me personally,
I like that. I like how you started that. I like how you started. Before you even go, Terry, I like how you started that.
If I'm gonna play the game, I'm gonna play the game a totally different way. So I might need to go, do the Bryson route to help Griff out for real. But how I would play it is I still would do the Kings deal, get picks from the Kings, transition Carter from the Magic to Utah with CJ, Alvarado, the 3 picks we'll get to the Kings. I'll give y'all 1 pick in a swap. but I need Sexton, Kessler, and Markkanen.
Okay.
I give you Herb too. I'm tripping. I'm gonna give you Herb too.
Okay.
Because
So you're gonna give up Herb.
Yeah, because if I'm gonna play the game like this, I'd rather have a lineup of Murray. I'm gonna run Trey out there at the 2, Zion at the 3, Markkanen and Kessler, and then my closing lineup. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna move. It's gonna transition everybody up, and I might have Hawk out there. I might not. It just depends. You know.
Okay.
No doubt.
But it still leave me with assets, and I'm clearing money off if I do need to get little ancillary pieces to build my team up.
Hey, Terry, let me ask you this. This is not a basketball question. What part of the city are you from?
The East.
Okay. But what part of the East though?
The Gap.
Oh, all right. Yeah, that makes sense. You a hustler. Okay. You a hustler. No further questions.
Just leave it there. Just what?
Oh man. For sure, Terry, you got anything else? You got like 17 seconds.
No, I'm gonna do another show to get off my Maxi thing that we ain't finished.
We gotta talk about it. Because listen, dog, you had great points. You had us in the first, second, and third quarter
and then you said Zach LaVine and lost everything.
No, but see, no, I'm saying all I want y'all to do is be consistent, bro. It's like y'all on players that y'all like, y'all have one opinion, and players that you don't like, you have another. Everybody bang on Brandon for being a one-time All-Star. That's what Maxi is. Hold on.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh,
Terry, go ahead.
I'm tripping.
Go ahead.
I'm tripping.
Go ahead. I
tripping.
mean, what is with the word bang today?
Why
is that the word of the show?
I'm watching some Mike Breen highlights. But
what?
Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey yo. Hey.
Hey.
My bad. But look, y'all talk about. But quick point. Y'all talk about Brandon and being a one-time All-Star, and then I brought up the Zach LaVine point. What y'all think Maxi was what Zach LaVine was doing. Soon as he got to the Bulls, 25, 5, and 5, and he's a multiple-time All-Star. So like the same respect that y'all played these other players for being a multiple-time All-Star, like y'all was repping on that. Oh, Trey is a multiple-time All-Star. Zach LaVine did that.
Wait. This is the thing. I don't hate Zach LaVine, but the fact that you attach the word superstar to him, that's where you lost.
No. I ain't say superstar. I said he's a star. He's a star player. Like not hurt. Zach LaVine is a star player. He's an all-star caliber player every year.
I don't disagree with that.
I don't disagree.
Okay, all right.
Yeah. I don't disagree with that. I think the discourse in regards to Zach LaVine is more so centered around his injury problems as of late, and you know what I'm saying. Can you trust that he's the same guy physically and athletically with the different type of knee injuries that he's had over the years and that type of shit? Because a big part of his game is his athleticism, and if he loses too much, he's not that guy even at that age. Then we might be talking about a different player, But maybe, he definitely got something to prove.
He's a 3-level scorer, so even like if he doesn't have the jumping ability, he can shoot in the mid range. He can shoot from deep.
I got you.
Depending on the team that he goes to, like if the Warriors make a move and they get Zach LaVine, it's going to be a problem again.
Listen. They had an opportunity to get Zach LaVine. The salary that they were going to use, Chris Paul, they waived him because they were like, nah, we don't want him that much. Like it's the salary attached to Zach LaVine. It's not Zach LaVine the player. It's the cost associated with Zach LaVine and his injury history.
Yeah, that's the problem.
That dilutes Zach LaVine's value in a sense. It's not him the person.
Yep. All right.
For sure, Terry. Appreciate you, dog.
Appreciate you, Terry.
For sure, Terry.
All right, Brody.
Say y'all, before we get into the last two we got up here, I just wanna we gotta play this. This man been dunking on shit.
Oh, like get out of here, Jericho.
But watch this spin. Watch this spin, dog. Biden him hard. Beep beep. Dog.
27. I ain't know this. Get out of here, out there. Oh.
I ain't know. I wasn't familiar with his dunks like this.
But that's the beauty. That's why anybody that's talking about Trey Murphy, this is the beauty in it. Lauri is not we're not talking about him as being a tremendous athlete or anything like that, but he's such a good shooter and is such a good variety shooter that you gotta close out. And as soon as you close out, he get into the rim. And it should be a dunk more times than not. But what works for him is what we need to see Trey have, like Five mentioned, the runway and adequate spacing to go with it.
Yeah. Hey, you know, Spire, that boy was in the army, like in the military.
Yeah, man.
And came back dumping on folks.
Hey. So was he from? He from
I didn't know that.
Sweden or Denmark?
Sweden. Yeah. I think he had it's in their national. Ooh. It's in their decree that you have to serve at least some kind of military time to.
Yeah. Okay.
Finland. Shout out to Cole. Appreciate that.
Finland. He's from Finland.
Appreciate that.
I ain't never been to Finland, but I want to go. All right, man. Let's get I'm not saying this.
Yeah. Who is this?
Yo, what's up?
Whoa, hold on. You got the Sweat Motel voice going on.
Why you got the voice? What's up with the voice, bro?
All right. First, let me say, I was the dude who said y'all look like Malcolm Brogdon, Paul George, and Steph Curry.
Okay,
brother.
And then let me say, this stream showed me one thing about Pels fans. We got the most casuals.
Real?
Okay. As fans. Like, people talking about, you
talking with a smack in your voice. Like, you thirsty, bro?
What? Chill. Let me use my, you know what? Bump that up to 2 minutes, 30 seconds, 2 minutes, 45, because y'all talking all this smack. Y'all saying, how come CJ McCollum is untouchable? Why we can't trade him? He's getting paid more than Gail Benz's boy toys at this point. Like, we can't trade that, man. This is what we got to do. I'm so okay with getting rid of Trey with BI. With a couple picks or whatever. We put DJM at the 1, which he's supposed to be at. Let me ask y'all this. CJ McCollum prime, what position did he play on the Blazers?
He was a 2?
Put him at the 2. The 3, we put Herb. Herb was great on defense at the 3 a couple seasons ago. No matter what. Then we put Zion on the 4 and then Lauri at the 5. The biggest problem that we'll always have anyways is that we can't get anybody getting rebounds, but it don't matter. We need to have 5. Oh my days. The amount of offense on this team, who cares about Willie Kumbaya offense at this point? Oh, bro, let me not. Hold on.
Oh no!
Is everything okay?
Nah.
Is everything okay? Okay. All right. This is not that kind of show, brother. I don't know what.
Hey man, don't ever use my name in your title.
This brother was moaning into the microphone.
Nigga started moaning.
Nah. Y'all gotta ban that brother for
sure. That nigga never started lineup, bro. It got horny, bro. That is insane. What are we doing? What are we doing?
Nigga, what are you?
What are we doing? What are we doing?
Cole, that ain't known us, Cole. Nah, that Cole talking about all kind of show. Dog, like we just invite people up here to talk, dog. Like that boy sound like Keek the Sneak. What is?
Hey, bro.
What is happening?
Man, the timer went off.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Hey, look,
Christ.
y'all. All right. Hold on. Before we get the next person up here, man, we need a commercial break to regroup here, dog.
Hey, don't play the Justin commercial. Don't follow that.
No. I think we learned, bro. I think we learned. Hold on, man. Here's a quick word from the good people here at Scott Vicknair, man.
Hey, I know you. You helped my cousin after her car accident. Ever since you won her case, she's been doing great.
Oh yeah, Melissa. She told me she had a cousin who works here.
What can I get for you?
How about a large hot coffee, please?
1 hot coffee for Mr. Scott Vicknair.
It's David.
Excuse me?
I'm David Vicknair, and this is my law partner, Brad Scott.
Hey.
Wait, So then which one of you is Scott Vicknair?
Scott Vicknair, injury attorneys, we fight for the win.
The Scott Vicknair theme song go a little crazy, bro. It's slapping the car, man. I ain't gonna lie to y'all, man. So whichever y'all make, what is happening in this chat?
I don't even want to.
What is going on?
Kendall, dog.
Kendall, brother.
Come on, Kendall. Come on, dog.
What we doing, dog?
Say, dog.
You okay?
The wildest shit I think I've ever been a part of on the internet, dog. I don't know what happened. Dog just started breathing. He started off like he sweat, and then he was just.
No, fine. What did he say? He said, "Oh my world." What did he say?
Oh my word.
Yeah.
That boy raised by his grandma. He was supposed to be on. He not supposed to be on the phone this late.
That boy was clutching his pearls. That boy.
That's nasty, man. Yo, hey, please, man. Next person come up here, person afterwards, man. Please don't come up here horny, bro. Like, please don't, bro.
Somebody
I beg of you.
That boy was podcasting under the covers, man. That boy had a microphone under a blanket and shit.
The ear thing with the microphone super close. Like, yo, talking about boy toys. Oh,
boy
yeah,
toy, like, bro, like, what?
Yeah,
hold
man.
on.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy. He probably like 16 years old. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying R. Smitty, man.
Man, my bad, man. We got somebody. Man, Smitty, dog, I ain't even. Dog, my fault. I don't know if you were listening, but a lot had happened.
Oh no, I heard your voice. Y'all was in here acting wild, bro. I heard you.
What's us?
You came up here talking like gold dust. What you want us to do?
I mean, look. I ain't putting it on y'all, but I just don't know what type of show y'all running here. That's it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Nigga come up here like gold dust, and it's our fault. That's it. All right.
Hey, but look. All right. So my question is, so I've been feeling like Lauri was like the perfect center for us for a while now. So that's who I've been wanting to cash in this quote unquote war chest for.
Mm-hmm.
My only thing is, I understand the BI thing, trading him away, but I feel like if we try to keep Trey, we'll be stunting Trey's growth at the end of the day. Yeah, pause. Pause that.
What y'all trying to like? What is happening?
I want to thank the Lord. I want to thank Coach Harbaugh. Fucking love you, man. Love the shit out of you, man.
What type of operation we running?
Y'all got that.
Go ahead.
So yeah, that's my main thing. I feel like you would need Herb's defense in that event, because then you would have DeJounte Murray and Herb as point of attack defenders. If you don't have great rim protection, getting Lauri. So that's my reasoning for wanting to trade Trey. And then if not, then you just have a glorified 3-point shooter just sitting in the corner for $200 million.
I mean, yeah.
My only rebuttal to that is like, I don't think you stunt the, I ain't gonna say the other part. Like, I think Trey still is able to, benefit from playing alongside somebody like Lauri. It's not, we always think about basketball and these certain caveats. Like, like they can hoop on the same level. Like they want to. You could look at Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown. They both have similar skill sets, but they have the ability to survive on the court at the same time. It's just putting the right people out there to support them as well. Like having somebody like Zion not stepping out to the 3-point line, so that's not your space. He's not stepping on their toes. I think Trey would tell you, like, yeah, he want to live around the 3-point line, but also be able to get to the rack. Lauri on the other end gives you space, so they're not just one dimensional. They could be in multiple facets at the same time.
I think in my mind, I see Zion more as a 3-4 than a 4-5. So at that point, I just feel like we have too many people in Trey's position.
But I wouldn't even look at it. I wouldn't look at it like that, man, because I don't know if you're throwing out Trey Murphy or even like the current team now. If you're throwing out Trey Murphy and Herb Jones or Currently, Brandon Ingram still on the team. Like they're, the position that you're talking about them playing, like they're all interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got Trey Murphy listed at the 2 don't mean he a real 2. You know what I'm saying? Just because you got Zion as a 4 listed as power 4 don't mean he's a he's actual power 4. Like 5 said, these guys are more than that. And you got to think about it like this when it comes to a dude like Trey. Trey is going to he is gonna top or like I guess the best parts of Trey Murphy that you're gonna see. He's gonna be efficient. He's gonna be efficient. He's gonna be efficient.
Okay.
He's gonna be efficient. We're talking a 50. I had to. We're gonna keep it accountable. We're gonna make sure I'm accountable for that one. But we're talking about a dude that should be a 50, 40, 90 guy, man. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if that's the trajectory that he's on, I don't think that we should be worried about guys playing like similar roles or similar positions as him. I would be more concerned with just giving him the same amount of opportunities that you're trying to give a dude like Lauri, which is simply space and opportunity to work. Because if you are running a fast-paced offense and you're getting better talented guys that create space, that's going to open up opportunity for everybody to score. That's going to open up opportunity for everybody to be involved. And it just so happened that if Trey going to shoot close to 50%, if he going to shoot close to 40% from 3 and 90 from the free throw line, he going to have an easy pathway to get 19, 20, 20 points a night, whatever the case may be. So, yeah, I mean, you got to ask yourself, what do you think the ceiling is of Herb Jones versus a Trey Murphy? Who do you think long term will be the most valuable?
Oh yeah, no, I 100% agree with you. I think Trey's ceiling is way higher. I think Trey has the second highest ceiling on the team currently. Behind Zion, Trey is the second highest ceiling, and that's what I'm saying. I just think usage wise, but he won't fall second in line when it comes to usage if we trade for Lauri, because then you'll have DeJounte second. Then I feel like Lauri will be third, and then Trey will fall somewhere after that. I feel like Trey has a lot of untapped potential off the dribble, and I just feel like, I don't know, we already don't develop, and I feel like he do all the development on his own. And I just feel like he can grow, because I honestly would hate to get rid of Trey. I feel like he's good for the organization and good for the team. But to be selfish would be, I feel like, to keep him on the team. If we want Trey to be the best Trey that he could be, I feel like we would need to let him flourish on his own team.
I'm gonna live then. I'm gonna be selfish. I'm gonna just say that's on us. But man, Smitty dog, we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you, bro.
Oh yeah, nah, for sure, yo.
All right. They got somebody up here. Zuma.
Yo.
What's good, Zuma?
What's going on, bro?
Yo, let me.
Oh no, hell no.
Wait,
No, motherfucker, no.
That was him again?
Yeah, no, hell no.
He tried to sneak back up here?
No, you motherfucker should no. No.
What is happening, dog? My dog showed back up to the club with a mustache. Like, what me?
Boy said I'm Gene Parmesan. Nah.
What campaign gave he got arrested and gave the cops a fake name?
God Smith.
Right. Yeah. Damn, man. We just talking about Walker Kessler.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
My bad. a lot of shit had happened. Yeah, man. I got some Walker Kessler defensive highlights going.
Oh, that's insane.
Man, nah, bro. Everybody got to pull up when he get traded to the Pelicans. Everybody pull up with a cowboy hat, bro.
Ooh.
That's Walker Texas Ranger from now on, bro.
I like
Dude
that.
can really hoop, man. I think he's super smart. I think his ability to screen, which we probably won't be able to see in these highlights, but like I think he's a smart basketball player, understands footwork, understands angles. And we talked about that, and I think Missy could learn a lot from him.
That's a really good point right there.
Yeah.
That's a really good And well, I will say the good part about watching the marketing footage first, we did see a bunch of the screening. You know what I'm saying? Like you got a chance that if you paid attention to some of the sets that Lauri was moving off ball. And I think one of the earliest stats that we mentioned is like how high of a percentage of his shots are assisted on. A lot of these plays, a lot of these setups where he's operating from the perimeter, they're coming off of Walker Kessler screen.
This motherfucker, you see the block that shit with two hands?
Yeah, we watched that play before. We watched this against the Pelicans.
Oh, I forgot. Yep, this the game that they was up by like a ridiculous amount and lost.
Mm-hmm.
SJ, that was crazy. That's crazy.
Damn, Dyson.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Friend of the family?
No. We got Dallas Mavericks on the screen. What's that? 2 Atlanta Hawks. What's happening here? Who are these dudes? Hey, the Magic jersey is one of the best in the world. Ooh, damn!
That boy, internet went out.
It look like. There you go. All right. All right. Well, let's keep it moving here, man. We got Marvin here, man. Let's get Marvin up to the show.
Please do not kick me. All right.
No.
God damn it, man. Like, how you coming up with these random names just on the fly, dog? Like, I just don't understand. I'm scared to add another person up here.
Man, you got to show your face. There
we go. Sticking it made three fake profiles in a matter of 10 minutes. What's happening here? All right, man.
Lito, you on mute,
bro? Up here? Yeah, we can't hear you, bro.
Yeah, my bad. My mic was tripping. There was somebody named Jonas that was up here. I'm terrified. I don't know. I'm terrified, to be honest.
That was him. That was that,
man. Bro, go home, bro. Go home. Like, the club closed. You go home, dog. I did hear that Bodie, son. 504. All right, man. Let's see. Josh, are you a
Wait, we got somebody.
We got somebody. Oh, I'm sorry. Josh, my bad. I couldn't even see him. All right, my bad.
There he is.
What's good, bro? Can you hear us?
Can you?
Yo, can you hear us?
Googie?
Goey?
Goey? I didn't even want to try to pronounce the name, dog.
Goey?
Yo,
what's up? You can hear us?
Yeah. I didn't know you were talking to me.
Yeah. What's up, man? How you feeling?
All right.
Yo?
Yeah, are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, awesome. Excellent. Thanks, guys. Sorry, I had a little bit of trouble there. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm in Melbourne, Australia. I've been a fan of the franchise since the Alonzo Mourning Hornets. And
damn.
Look, I'm a huge fan of BI. I think he's a hard worker. He wants to be there. I know you guys said yesterday, well, he wants to be their big deal, but like, there's been nobody who's no big name. Like you said, Pager was the last big free agent to come sign in New Orleans. And it's not a basketball market. Like, I've been there, I've seen it's a football city, and from I guess like, until we see otherwise, that players are wanting to come and play in New Orleans, I think we have to accept that. Like, we got to build this team by drafting, by trading for the right players, and I think we're a good start. And I think like Ingram's been the heart of this team since AD left. He's really kept us afloat. And I think people got a short memory. I think that like in the playoffs he didn't do so well, but I think it's a short. Look back to the Suns. When we played them 2 years ago, he was excellent in that series.
I mean, look, man. I'll say this, man. Two years ago, in basketball years, it's like 9 years. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's a lot has changed in the NBA period in 2 years. And I mean, look, we don't need to even make this necessarily a Brandon Ingram discussion, but I am curious. We were about to ask you about a Lauri Markkanen deal. It sounds like you want to re-sign Brandon.
Yeah, no, I absolutely want to re-sign Brandon. I think, obviously, I don't think unless we're giving up a treasure chest of other assets along with, say, CJ McCollum, we're not going to get Lauri Markkanen. Or it's got to be BI. But I feel like everybody's like, decided that BI's gone. And it sounds to me like the Pelicans have kind of flip-flopped on that idea. And it's, obviously we need a rim-protecting big who can space the floor. I don't know that Lauri is that guy. He can space the floor. He could maybe play the 4 as Zion played the 5. Or whatever. Maybe you don't even need to call it 4 or 5. The front court players. We need a clear lane for Zion. We need a big who can shoot the 3 but can rebound. But we need rim protection as well. I think Sengun is the guy.
I'm not opposed to that. I like Sengun too.
Not opposed to that either. But would you trade Brandon Ingram for Sengun?
I mean, if it came down to it, then we got to take back Dylan Brooks probably. I know that, like Griff said, that they weren't going to be an apron team, but if this is like the time that we're making a run, they got to go all in. Like, we can't do it in half measures. And I think maybe someone like Jordan Hawkins and multiple first-round picks, could be interesting for them. I don't think they can continue to run Jabari Smith and Sengun together. I don't know. Maybe they can use those picks to go after Durant or Booker or whoever that it is that they're looking for.
Bro, let me ask you, how do I pronounce your name?
It's Goffey. Like cough. Goff. Yeah.
Okay. Goffey. Man, thank you for pulling up, Goffey. We got like some other people we got to get to. We really appreciate you pulling up.
Yeah, sure. Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Man, no problem, man.
You're doing great stuff, guys.
Thank you, man. Come back again.
We'd love to.
Appreciate you, dog.
All right.
I'm gonna tell you right now, Lito. Whoever big 504 demon is, I do not trust them. I don't trust him, and I believe it's that dude. So I'm just letting you know right now.
Hey, he got 3 seconds to prove he not who we think he is. All right. I'm about to hit the blessing. 504 demon. What's up?
Wait.
What I say? What I?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Bro, was he squealing?
Wait, that's crazy.
Josh, are you a real person?
Yeah, I'm real.
All right, what's up, Josh?
What's good, y'all?
Man, it's all
What's
good,
poppin',
man.
Josh?
We just trying to stop this from becoming a sweat motel, bro. That's all.
Yeah, he's interesting. But I wanted to pick y'all brain on, because a lot of the bigs are stretch bigs, right? And we know Willie Green doesn't necessarily like those type of centers. So I know Markkanen's out there. We're talking about Vucevic. Who else are we talking about? The Kessler guy. Do you think he will fit in with Willie Green's system? They're available, but will he fit in? Will they fit in, rather?
I'll take a stab at it. I think he'll be forced, right?
Right.
Walker Kessler isn't like a bad defender, like out in the perimeter. I mean, yeah, he gonna get cooked per se if he's out there on an island alone. As long as they're competent on the opposite side of him, that's where you probably need to look at, right? Like it just is everybody engaged. Like when the switches happen. To be honest, I don't care what Willie Green thinks, right? Like you gotta play a guy like this. You have to. the ability to, catch around the rim, which is sometimes we think about, the Pelicans players, like, there's a lot of assists that were out there that were missed because guys dropped passes or whatnot. His ability to run the floor and finish at the rim. Like, we don't think about it, when we're talking about these guys, but that's a big part of basketball and a big part, I think, of his success when he was in Utah.
I feel like personally, I think Kessler for Willie Green would be, he'd probably be a situational backup for him. I don't think Willie Green. I think the perfect center for Willie Green would be a guy like Larry Nance.
Right, like that Jared Allen. Yeah, even the guy we picked up, even see those type of traditional bigs, even though that's not where the league is going. That's really, and how many head coaches are we on now? Like 3? So it's just, so you can't kick Willie Green out. Lord knows if we could, we would, but we got him. So I don't know. It's kind of a tricky situation.
The thing about Kessler, I will say though, Josh, is that again, and this isn't our fault, right? This is the organization's fault.
Correct.
That we have not seen any guy with even close to Walker Kessler's ability protecting the rim to even know what it looks like. Willie don't even know yet. Willie, like for real, Willie couldn't tell you if Walker Kessler is a kind of guy he would want on his team yet, because he ain't had a chance to even see what a dude with his ability protecting the basket would bring to the group of guys he has on the team right now. So that's the difficult part about this. We shouldn't have had to wait this long to even see what even a mediocre rim protecting big would look like in New Orleans. We just haven't, we haven't seen it to even kind of experiment and figure it out.
Right. And then on top of that, we talking about all of these trade ideas with BI. We talking about Harrison Barnes. Well, obviously we need a big. So I'm hearing, like I said, Lauri Markkanen is in the mix, but he's on a 1-year contract, and then Vucevic is on a 1-year contract. I believe Zion and DeJounte, they pretty much are going to be, at the end of their contracts at 2026. So we got it for like 3 years, but our big man situation, who's on the market right now, we got him for basically a rental. So it's just like, I don't know, is that going to be a long-term answer, or is it just like, I don't know, like are we in win now mode? It's iffy, man.
I feel like it's been win now for a minute, but they just haven't put the pieces together to do so. Depending on how this BI trade goes and who you bring, what the return is, I definitely think you entering in win now territory. Man, we appreciate you pulling up, man. We got
always, fellas. Appreciate the love.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
All right.
I can't believe that brother changed his name to Big 504 Demon in capital letters.
And like, son, he the
we
worst.
We need a background screening. Like we need to send out applications
like
just
a,
to like
like a call, like who hello. And then he in the comments lobbying for us. So let the kid talk. No. All right, let's see. Jared, what's up, bro? You a real person?
Bro, I won't do nothing sus. Just
All right.
keep me on that. I won't do nothing sus.
Oh no.
But wait.
No, no.
All right.
All right, man. I'm gonna get to some of the star comments, and then we gonna get the fuck out of here because I'm tired of being harassed now. Let's see. Andrew Farnsworth, Eaton and Anthony for CJN picks. He can go raise the floor in Portland while freeing up Scoot and Clean. I don't think he's going back to Portland though. I think if anything, you owe CJ to go to a place where he would compete for a championship. I can't see him going back to Portland. Spectacular insight. What do y'all think we need to give up to get him? I'm assuming him is Kessler. I feel like we probably answered that a couple times. Shout out to Eric. In y'all's opinion, would he be a 5? Yep. Shout out to 504 boy. We appreciate you, dog. Thank you very much,
bro.
Andrew Farnsworth, Herb ain't going for Lauri. All right. I don't even know what this means. But shout out to you. Do y'all think we could get a chip by adding Lauri and Kessler? I damn sure hope so, Gus.
Worth a try.
You ain't get one with the current iteration, so you might as well try something different.
That boy said iteration. Hold on one second.
Vocabulary.
1 second.
I appreciate that.
Well, no, good vocabulary. We need to be real about when people pull out the
SAT words,
the thesaurus or the dictionary, the SAT words. We got to be real about it.
People are paid millions of dollars to figure it out.
There you go,
John. I don't even know.
There you go.
But yeah, you ain't lying.
So he talk about the coaches. He talk about the coaches, Lito. Because I think you asked a question about you asked something.
Yeah. I remember.
If we trusted the coaches with this amount of talent to make it work best, you know what I'm saying?
Man, I'm about to ask because we need our $1 million.
Oh yeah, for real. And G wants to know, how would y'all feel if we traded for Ayton? I would really think he would fit the system. Also played under Willie for a couple of years. I would hate it, but y'all could go ahead and answer it.
Hate it.
I really love DeAndre Ayton in these comments, dog. Yeah, for real. I haven't seen a lot of DeAndre Ayton the past couple of days.
Somebody, I think the stat was this year he averaged a free throw a game.
Damn.
Yeah. An attempt, like free throw attempt a game.
Jesus.
Oh my god, that's crazy.
Nah, I'm straight.
No fun. Yeah, that's no fun at all.
Hold on 1 second. Let me kick this man out the studio. Boy, he made another one. Damn, bro. All right.
No means no, man.
Yeah, man. Like, you gonna catch a charge, dog. you better be cool.
Shout out to X.
Shout out to you, X.
Yeah, shout out X. My bad. So Michael Roby, man,
Appreciate
thank you,
you, bro.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Mike. Hoodie Jude, man. Shout out to Jude, man. Shout out to Jude, man, and go holler at the YouTube channel, man. Not gonna lie, PG Murray, Herb, Trey, Zion, Lauri. Oh my God, Zion drive to the goal while the other four.
Around the ring and corner, Zion pitch it to the paint. I hope it's gonna be one-on-one.
Hey.
Figure that.
Denzel Horton, Trey Murphy not coming off no bench.
I got news for you.
See, that's the thing, and I think Trey knows that he's about to get paid. I mean, if y'all watch the PG podcast, I think that's a crazy. Like, you about to pay me, you gonna bring me off the bench? Nah. I don't think that should be flying, but you never know.
Unless the prodigy, if we go all in on Lauri, you think Trey gonna want to leave because that means he's gonna continue to come off the bench? Y'all can answer it.
Man, my thought process that I keep coming back to is that if he does come off the bench this year, somebody is going to promise him that this will be the last year. They'll make a move in the following offseason or something to what CJ McCollum's contract will be expiring. And it's some kind of situation where they're letting him know like that's pretty much going to be yours once we make a move on CJ. So tell him some bullshit, stay patient, stay cool. We give you money. We're gonna give you 30 minutes again. You're gonna close, you're gonna do all this. Let's give us one more year coming off the bench, and we promise you you'll be starting next season. But we'll see.
Yeah. Timekeeper wants to know, y'all ready to let Herb or Trey go with BI for him? Timekeeper, I want to win. So
yep.
Whatever that comes down to. Shout out to Hoodie Jube. Yeah, we got the super chats, bro. Andrew says, I'm not giving up Trey or Herb for Lauri. Shout out to you.
You probably not getting Lauri.
Yeah. What do we What do we lose if we trade Herb, the all-star that he defends, averages around 30 points? The defense plays he makes more so than what Zion makes a game. So
by Jack Johnson. Shout out to the first black heavyweight champion.
Yeah,
Put him up. Put him up. Yeah.
Shout out to Jack,
shit.
Boy, boxing leather gloves. Yeah.
Man, Boogie was probably the Pelicans' best center in the game. I agree with you. Man, shout out to Ronald Smith. Appreciate you, Ronald. Killer Cam said Lauri makes us a finals team. Hey. Let's see. Ronald Smith, would you be better off trading Trey because there's only one ball and we already have 4 high usage players on the roster?
I hate that shit, bro. It's only one ball. Every game only has one ball. Like, just let them figure it out, man.
Thank you for the question, Ronald.
For sure, though, man. And the super chat, bro. Appreciate
you. Everybody's trying to build a team around Zion. What about Zion's health makes anyone think we should build around a team around him? No shame on Zion, but we saw what happens when they rely on him.
All right. Well, let's rely on the other people that they've tried to, have on the court. What have they done for you? What have they gotten you?
Yeah. Cole, why you always hating on the old heads, dog? That's crazy.
I think he just said no more. He just said no more Uggs in the studio.
That's crazy, dog.
Hey man, shout out to y'all donating. I saw Ronald who just had the last super chat donated $10, man. Shout out to y'all donating y'all y'all bread, man. $5, $1, 99 cents, $10. Well, whatever it is, man. Y'all ain't got to do that, and that's cool, man. That y'all continue to support the show, support the content that we trying to put out, man.
Yeah, man, for real. We appreciate y'all, man. Two monks in the studio. It's crazy. Oh, my fault.
No, you good.
Bro, Lauri is not going to be able to guard Embiid, AD, Rudy Gobert, Giannis. Y'all tripping. Who
can?
Who guards them, Devin? Who guards them? Black Pearl again. Absolutely, we are better with Zion on the court. That wasn't the point. The point is if you build a team, the player on Zion, and he gets hurt, then you are the Warriors of 3 years ago. Didn't they win a championship 3 years ago?
I'd rather be the Warriors of damn near almost any year. I mean, than what the Pelicans have been. I mean, if you the Warriors, like at least the Warriors knew after people got hurt, they knew where they was going after that. They had a plan after that to be a legitimate threat. You know what I'm saying? Whether it worked or not. But
I mean, Warriors won the championship in 21, I think. So in the nicest way this motherfucker. Would you do it? Dog, didn't that's crazy. Damn. No.
That's him.
No. Would love to join you guys to call us some. We talked to Goey, man. Shout out to Goey. Everyone thinks Trey is elite, but he averaged 30 minutes this year, and the majority of the games he scored 0. That's not true. First of all, that's a lie.
First of all, that's hate.
that's a lie.
That's hate.
I'm not even gonna finish that. Flight Mizark, what's up, Mark? Who is the better point of attack defender, DeJounte or Dyson? Dyson.
I like that question.
It is a good question.
I bet you do.
I don't know. I don't know. I think hold on, 5, because I really think it's DeJounte. I just think he hasn't. But I don't know what the fuck was happening in Atlanta. He just may not have been completely caring about defense while he was there, and I could totally understand that. But I'm not gonna lie to you. I think if DeJounte gets back to the version of who was in San Antonio, I would say he's a little bit of, and that's no disrespect, but I think that guy's elite. You know what I'm saying? So
I think it's the whole, it's the whole principle of like having somebody else out there with you. If you got another defender out there with you, you gonna play defense too. So I'm interested to see if Herb doesn't get traded, DeJounte and Herb in the same backcourt.
I'm afraid to say this out loud. I've been watching Dyson Daniels defensive highlights.
Dude, nice.
Dog, he a monster as far as being the point of attack defender. He is special. He is special. I just
like if basketball was football, bro. Hey, he'd be all pro.
He Reeves. We put him on the island.
Let's see. Like Five said, let's see DeJounte with Herb Jones, and who knows? Maybe they add a rim protector. Let's say it's Walker Kessler. Then what? You got that's you talking about having that's like having a really good defensive, a really good defensive tackle, a really good linebacker, and a really good safety. Like 3 levels you secure.
Yeah,
be nice to see.
Let's see. Aiden gives the Pelicans. No, he doesn't, dog.
What is up?
No, he doesn't.
What is up with the fascination? What am I missing? What? Why do people love the idea?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's gotta be that he gotta be looking at the stats. That's what he gotta be looking. He can't be watching him play.
Yeah.
Damn. Let's see. Lito and Chris, will y'all do a rap podcast? Hey man, I'm down for it. Me and Five it's crazy. Me and Five was just talking about that shit Sunday actually. It's kind of, if you want my honest opinion, it's kind of hard with this particular channel just because it's more of a sports channel. So like a lot of people not really interested in hearing the rap part of it. You know what I'm saying? Like you kind of gotta like, you know what I'm saying? The rapidy rap shit. You kind of gotta pivot at some point. I don't know. And to be honest, I ain't figured out how to make the pivot. So I will be down to do that though. Shout out to Nigo for shout out to Five Football for that question. Shout out to Nigo for this. Y'all still doing a collab with Chris Rosberg? I'm down for it. I love to talk shit about the Saints, man. Shout out to Chris, man. Chris, hit me up, bro. MG, appreciate y'all. Fuck with the podcast. I guess I'm a lot higher on Aiden. Damn, another Aiden. I'm a lot higher on Aiden than other people. I just feels like he clears up a lot of space at the 5.
You know who you remind me of? Like y'all remember? Shout out to Greg Monroe. He from the city. He from the area. But in a lot of ways, like his career feel like it's turning into like what Greg Monroe turned into, the way he's like really talented offensive big. You know what I'm saying? But there's just something missing to where, and Greg got to that point to where he just kept getting traded, and then eventually had to just be a dude that came off the bench and become a weapon that way, because you couldn't depend on him starting and trying to win basketball games.
Yeah.
I mean, that's how I view Aiden. Like, I think he's a weapon, and he's someone that that you could really, he's not. Chris Paul ain't here. Devin Booker ain't here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Those guys not New Orleans. Kevin Durant not New. Like, none of these dudes are in New Orleans to help what y'all would like to see out of, I think, Aiden.
I mean, probably what people have been seeing from Aiden. Well, not the Blazers Aiden, but that the playoff series, that dude didn't miss at times. I think he shot like 71% versus the Pelicans. So if that's your lasting memory of the DeAndre Ayton, of course you would want that on your team. But again, like Chris said earlier, 2 years in basketball time is like 9 years. That is not the same player we saw during that playoff series.
Yeah, nah, not at all. And he has nobody like Chris Paul to get him involved either. Could we get Tyus in a JV Stunner trade? I think we could, Sean. I think we could. I don't know if that's on the. I don't know if the Pelicans like have that on the table, but I do think the deal is going to be expanded. Now, whether they include Tyus or not, I don't know, but I would personally love that. Dante wants to know, do y'all like 40-foot threes from Trey?
Hell no, but we respect it.
Yeah.
You got to
crazy opinion about him.
Because he got to shoot him somehow, because there ain't no plays being ran from him. So if everybody around where he's supposed to be, Well, I got to shoot these.
Yeah. And when you ain't got space, you got to create your own space. And for him, that's shooting 40-foot threes.
You know what? Shout out to my partner Kel, because Kel always tell me not to say that they don't run plays for Trey. He says that the actions are the actions, and that sometimes they specifically don't do what they're supposed to do in that action when he's looking at the game. I'm gonna just say respectfully that some of the actions aren't creative enough. That's all I got. That's all I got. Let's see. Michael Roby, 400 Degrees, best rap album ever. I ain't mad at it.
I ain't mad at it.
Cole said DeJounte is the better. Yeah, that's
ain't mad.
That's crazy.
Ain't mad.
People mentioning Herter and Barnes for Ingram, but I like Tice and Kispert. I ain't mad. Sam, you talking ball? I ain't mad at that. That's a good deal with me.
Kispert?
Hey,
nah, I'm straight.
You straight?
Yeah, Willie. Oh, shit. Willie don't play the shooters he got. You think he gonna play? He gonna play Corey Kispert?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah, they decided to they moved back. The Pels moved back to get Trey Murphy and not take Kispert.
You're right. You're right. He was pining for them to draft him. He was begging for the Pelicans to put him with Zion on the floor.
Was he?
Yes, bro. Yes. Every draft interview he did, he talked about Zion and how he could help with the gravity of his game so much.
Wow.
Yeah, you would hope so, but look at this year when you're at year 3 Trey Murphy and you can barely get time with Zion on the court. You're essentially subbed in. Imagine if you're Corey Kispert, you're in the same area, right? You'd be getting subbed in for Zion, not the other way around. Like you would be playing alongside of him. What gravity can you create from the bench? And we subbing for each other. Hey,
for real. Let's see. Dyson's floater, CJ's floater. That's
what. Never mind. Don't even be disrespectful. Please don't be disrespectful.
Hold up.
How is this even a question, dog? How is this even a question, dog? Like, this is so disrespectful, bro. This is so disrespectful, dog.
I just realized who that was. I just blocked him. That's don't worry about it. Don't answer that question. I really like the idea of adding a shot blocker. There's some scores coming off the bench to help with the offense if needed. CJ Hawk, for sure.
I mean, like they made it seem like Willie was crushed when his dog Larry got traded. So don't speak too soon.
Hey, I don't know if we could. Never mind. I was about to say I don't know if we could.
Nah.
Yeah.
No.
Okay. But one day.
We
let's see. Coach said y'all hate Barnes but love Aiden. I ain't gonna lie, Coach. That confused the fuck out of me too. Like honestly, I'm a little befuddled about that.
Befuddled? All right.
Come on now.
I mean the words, man. I mean, my dog said befuddled.
It's crazy, man. Shout out to I can't even say your name, dog. I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna say Carhu. This is the Rap Podcast. I mean, we be trying to add a little flavor to it. We be trying to put some seasoning in the mix. That's all. I don't even know what this means.
I think y'all had talked about somebody getting a rap podcast going on, and he only asked Chris and Lito. He's like, 5 must not be able to rap. 5 can't rap. I don't give a fuck.
Hold on. Let me. Me and 5 did a podcast about rap, literally for 7 to 8 straight months. Like,
I'm about to say, like, it was the Godcast.
We ain't miss a Monday in months.
Yeah. Matter of fact, it's still on Apple. It's still on Apple. Y'all go check it out.
Yeah. We go run it back though.
We had like 3 hours. The first episode was like 3 hours.
Yeah.
Dog.
Crazy.
Them shows was long.
We
bro.
did so much shit though. If you think about it, we did Wayne. We ranked Wayne's mixtapes. We did a breakdown of it. We ranked Spitter's mixtapes. We did a future bracket of all the best futures. We did shit like nobody was really doing.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Ronald Smith's, yeah, yep.
Okay, here we go.
You lost me on the last part of that. That's
That's
crazy.
a little crazy. That's a little crazy.
That's crazy.
He was almost to the finish line. He
It's-
tripped
it's-
himself.
Damn, that's
Jesus
crazy.
Christ.
I was. Oh man.
Hey man, shout out to Nnamdi Asomugha.
Come
Shout
on,
out to
man.
Nnamdi
Why
Asomugha. Oh man,
It's a different
Was
time.
Five in
and
for that
different
story?
plays. It was me. I don't think Five was
You
in for
told
that.
you.
man.
You ain't told Five that story.
I don't think I never told Five that story, dog.
You gotta. No,
Man, Five, I had beef with Nnamdi Asomugha, dog. We was.
Dog. Hey, listen, dog. Lito probably has lived like 12, 13 different lives, dog. Like, ain't no way you have this many stories, and I believe them all. I believe them all.
Cause they're
It's
so
crazy.
random, bro. Like you can't lie that good, bro. To be honest.
I got somebody who about that every story, dog. There's somebody who like, dog. I literally thought I was gonna have to. Like I thought I was gonna have to end that boy career. I ain't gonna lie.
It was gonna be a different kind of shutdown happening.
Yeah. Like it was a little crazy. It was a little crazy, man. And he had just got traded to the Eagles too. So, but then I found out that boy was from like Lafayette, and
Yeah, he's from Lafayette.
like that. Yeah.
Cause he was supposed to. That's summer he was. It came down to him and ironically the Saints, and then he chose Philly.
He did right. Mm-hmm. Shout out to damn, what is that shit on the West Bank, man? The subdivision.
Can't
think of the name of it.
Fuck.
You know what I'm talking about with the golf course.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah. Shout out to
English Turn.
Shout out to English Turn, man.
Yeah.
Saved my life. Jumped off a balcony in English Turn, boy. Got the fuck out of there. Oh, my bad.
Dog. Yeah, I already know what this going.
I mean, running from an NFL cornerback is crazy.
And outrunning the NFL cornerback.
Matter of fact, at the time, the NFL cornerback. It's fucking crazy. Listen, if it was a coach around to watch that happening, you wouldn't be here right now.
Hey,
he'd be a tight end somewhere.
Hey, I had to get back uptown. I was safe uptown. I shouldn't have been where I was. I should have listened to my instincts. Big Ma said, "Do it showing a difference in BI game having a PG and not having one is an insane difference." That's a good idea, Mars. It's a good idea, actually. Big Swole said, "Why don't y'all do a show breaking down DeAndre Ayton pros and cons?" That's not a bad idea either.
Man, that's a YouTube short. That's
man, that's crazy. This is crazy. I don't even
What the fuck is going on, man?
Crazy,
that must have been around the time we was what you say was happening? We was getting what on, Lito?
They was trying to press us.
All right.
They was trying to press us.
Shout out to Gentilly, man.
What is this?
What the fuck is going on?
I don't know.
What is going on, my brother? What's happening here?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, hold on, no. Wait.
Now he gonna think about the group.
Yeah, hold on.
Gotta be a singing group.
Oh shit. I don't know. Oh no.
I don't
What we
even
got up,
know.
Lito?
Let me see, man. I think
They said that boy was shot for B2K. That's crazy.
hey, no comment. No comment. No comment. No comment. No comment.
That's crazy.
Hey,
man.
I told a story on the podcast, I think. Didn't I tell on the podcast, Chris?
Bro, I don't remember if you told me this. If it's on a podcast, you told me off a podcast.
You gotta tell it now. You gotta tell it now.
Yeah, we go have to run it. I'm gonna have to do a podcast one day and talk about that, man. The statute of limitations up, and he don't no longer play football. He don't look like he in shape no more. So, hey, yeah. So that's all I got, man. Y'all got anything else?
Nah,
man, I'm good, man. Hey, look, man, let's hear from the people at Scott Vicknair again, man, and we're gonna get the hell up out of here, man. Appreciate y'all, all of y'all that showed up, still 200 strong in here still, man. It was a good show.
Hey, I know you. You helped my cousin after her car accident. Ever since you won her case, she's been doing great.
Oh yeah, Melissa. She told me she had a cousin who works here.
What can I get for you?
How about a large hot coffee, please?
One hot coffee for Mr. Scott Vicknair.
It's David.
Excuse me?
I'm David Vicknair, and this is my law partner, Brad Scott.
Hey.
Wait, so then which one of you is Scott Vicknair?
Scott Vicknair, injury attorneys, we fight for the win.
That's crazy. That's crazy, Cole.
Crazy. That shit go crazy.
That's crazy. Get us out of here, man.
Oh, my bad. Hold on.
Like, subscribe, comment, hit the bell.
No. Because we already played one song. You got the best song.
There we go.
Apparently here, right? So, you know what I'm saying?
Audio Jungle.
Hey, man, stop bringing up DeAndre Ayton. That's my 5 seconds.
We out here, man. For 5, for Lito, for me. We out.
That shit is the Indian, like it's like East Asian. Like I don't know what